Welcome to Tax Insights, presented by Hawkins Ash CPAs.
Good morning, listeners. Welcome back to Tax Insight here on WOMT every week with Jeff from Hawkins Ash. Jeff, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Terry.
We're talking about the Wisconsin Main Street Bounceback Grant on today's episode.
Right, because, many states and communities have programs available to fill those vacant spaces either in their downtowns or other commercial areas. So today, I want to focus on the one that's, administered by the Wisconsin Economic Development Council. And it's called, like you said, the Main Street Bounceback Grant.
So how large is this grant that is available right now?
It's actually, it's okay. It's $10,000 for an eligible business.
So then what makes or how is a business more eligible for this grant than to get $10,000?
Yeah, so it's available for both for-profit and non-for-profit businesses. And really, what they need to do is they just need to move into a vacant commercial space.
Was there a certain timeline that they had to move into those spaces?
Yeah, it's going on right now. So it started in January of 2021, and it goes all the way through June 30th of this year, 2022.
So you said that it has to be a qualified move. Wondering if you can explain what a qualified move is.
Yeah, so it's probably easier to talk about what it's not. So the grant is not available for businesses who are already in a building and they just renew their existing lease. And it's also not available for businesses that, move from one commercial space to another. So you can't just move to the building next door and qualify. It has to be a new move to a commercial or a downtown area.
So can a landlord take advantage of this by purchasing a new building then?
Unfortunately not. So it's not available to landlords. It's only available to business owners. And, the only way a landlord could really qualify is if they start running their own business out of that, newly purchased real estate.
Gotcha. What about chains, like national chains? Yes or no?
They're not eligible unless that particular chain is a business that's independently owned and operated.
All right. So looking ahead again at that $10,000 up to $10,000 grant, what can the business actually use those funds for then if they are eligible to receive it?
It's really wide ranging. They can use it for lease or mortgage payments, operating expenses, even, their improvements that they put into the property or just other operating expenses. So pretty wide.
Jeff, great information. Time is running out here on today's episode. But before we get going, what does a business need to do, or when should this business actually apply, and where do they go?
So what they should do is they should go right to the Wisconsin Economic Development Council, or WEDC's website. And like I said earlier, it goes until June 30th of 2022. And there's roughly about $75 million available. And I think probably about 50 million's been used up at this point. So there's still time to get involved.
All right. So there's still money available, and this is a great opportunity for businesses to get this grant. Jeff, if people need to connect with the team at Hawkins Ash, what is the best way of doing that?
I would go right to our website, which is hawkinsash.cpa.
And we'll talk to you next week here in Tax Insight on WOMT.
This has been Tax Insights, presented by Hawkins Ash CPAs. Learn more online at hawkinsashcpas.com. Hawkins Ash CPAs, part of your business, part of your life.